Today we're taking a look at the third set of AD&D Monster Cards. Please stick around. I'm AZ Mountaineer, and this is our channel, Old School Rules, where we celebrate the community of old school gamers and grognards who like classic RPGs, miniatures, magazines, and everything that goes with it. The Off the Shelf series is an opportunity to take a closer look at an item from my collection, and today it's TSR's Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Monster Cards Set number 3. Hope you enjoy the video. We're back again taking a look at another one of these fantastic monster card sets. TSR put these out in 1982, and here's what you would get. Get a set of cards. The first card has the list of the monsters that are there, and then you get these cards. They have the artwork on the front, and on the back, right, you get the key statistics: armor class, movement rate, attacks, damage, and a little bit of narrative paragraph. Everything you need at your table so you don't have to go flipping through the monster manual. And also some brand new art that you could show your players at the table, either because you don't want to use the monster manual art because everybody has it memorized, or maybe you just like the different look that these artists are sharing with you. Here's the cover for set number 3, and here are all the cards. As I said, these were fantastic art put out by the artists we all know and love from that golden era. I've listed all the artists here at the bottom. They all participated in the project, but I'm not sure that they all participated in each set necessarily. And I may have missed an artist or two because not all of these are signed. All right, $3 was the cover price. Like I've mentioned before, I think they probably go from 20 or 30 bucks on the low end, depending on condition, to 50. Some people ask even more than that on the high end for a set. Here's the first one, and as I mentioned, play along, see if you can A, guess what the monster is, and B, if you can identify the artist. The first one here is the Andro Sphinx, and obviously this is signed, and this is art by Darlene. Then we have the Carnivorous Ape, also art by Darlene. And a slightly different look on one of my favorites. This is the Carrion Crawler. I can't see the artist. The signature, I think, is down there in the bottom left or right hand corner, but that's one I've never seen before. If that is in fact the signature, but that's a really cool one. So here are the Blink Dogs. They kind of look like wild dogs from, I don't know, Australia or Africa or something like that. But this is their take on the Blink Dog. Then we have the Afridi. He's looking very proud of himself there with the big scimitar and the fancy belt. And for some reason he has eyeballs on his pants. Eyeball pattern. This, he sort of has more of a, I would say, an orc, pig-faced orc look to him, but this is an Eden given away, obviously, I think, by the two heads. And again, that same symbol looks like a looping L at the beginning of a cursive signature down at the very bottom by the leg. Some of this art very clearly, what you see on the card was slightly smaller than what they did in real life. I think it's one of the reasons you lose the signatures sometimes. And then this is Harry Quinn's Knoll. He is very furry and sort of dog-faced there at the top, right? Although it kind of looks like, I guess he has small dog ears, and then right behind that he's got these big horns that make it look even bigger. Here's our friend Errol Otis with the giant snail. What I particularly like about this guy, one, it sort of looks like he's puking, but I guess he's shooting some kind of fluid out of his mouth. And he's got these 4 different little eyeballs. Next up, we have the Gray Elf. Straightforward elf. Not sure who the artist is on this one. Then we have the Lokatha, and this subterranean creature, obviously the art is done by Darlene. And then we have the Mummy coming right at you with the teeth are missing, looking all kinds of nasty. Some nice Egyptian hieroglyphs in the background. Then we have the Jaguar, and again this one's signed. This art is by Darlene. Really nice. Now we have another one by our friend Errol Otis, and this is the Nicodemon. Really cool. Next we have the Piriton, which is the creature that has the head of a stag or a deer, and then the body of a hawk, although he seems to have more like chicken feet, but whatever. And this art here is done by Harry Quinn. And Harry also does the next creature, which is our silver dragon. Then we have the sea wolf. That's a type of lycanthropy creature, or lycanthrope. And this art is done by Darlene. We have the sylph. Art is not signed. And the next thing we have is the tunnel worm. That's the second new monster here. The sea wolf was the first one. The tunnel worm is the 30-foot long giant cousin of the centipede. It's an aggressive predator that makes its way through caverns and dungeons and so forth. So a new nasty looking creature to come after your characters. And the third new creature in this set is the Wemmick. The Wemmick are large lion centaurs, essentially, right? It looks a lot like a centaur, except for the body is more of a lion. But still, I think they're big, sort of like a horse, about 7 feet long, it says. I guess that's kind of a smaller, maybe a slightly smaller horse. But they roam the grasslands and savannas, and they hunt for herd animals like antelope, deer, etc. So that's a third new creature for your campaign. And then the classic Will-o'-the-Wisp is the last one we have there today for this set. So that's it for Monster Card Set number 3. I'm having a lot of fun going through these, and thanks again to Falcon215, a member of the community who made this suggestion that we take a look at these. I've got one more to go. I'll get a video on that up here in the next couple of days. Hope you all are enjoying our videos on the channel. I hope you're subscribed, and if you have friends who might enjoy our content, please send them our way, and hopefully they'll subscribe as well. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, my friends, keep rolling 20s.